This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Having a cup of joe with the chief, the Hazleton Fire Department handed out free coffee in downtown Hazleton. We'll tell you why this event is so important to their work. Hi everyone, and thanks for watching. I'm Ken Carr with a reminder that you can watch this newscast in HD on Service Electric Cablevision channel 513. Plus there's the Samsung Productions app that you should download to take your community with you on the go. Now our headlines from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. Rise Against Hunger is an international hunger relief organization. The group distributes food and life-changing aid to the world's most vulnerable. And this Saturday, it will team up with volunteers at St. John Bosco Church in Cunningham to pack more than 10,000 meals. The church raised the money to pay for the meals, and now volunteers are needed to pack them. Our Lisa Sugar talked via phone with David Cook, the Community Engagement Coordinator for Rise Against Hunger in Philadelphia.
Rise Against Hunger is a global nonprofit organization with the main goal of trying to end world hunger. The UN declared a goal of ending world hunger by the year 2030, so we're in line with that. We're trying to help be part of that end to world hunger. Rise Against Hunger is headquartered in Raleigh, North Carolina. We have 20 warehouses across the United States. I'm from the Philadelphia warehouse. And then we also have 5 international locations as well.
So now organizations like St. John Bosco Church in Cunningham get involved with this, and they raise money to pay for the meals. Explain, I guess, the process to us, how it works, and how other organizations could then get involved as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Lots of organizations can 100% be involved with this. Churches, businesses, schools, sports teams. I mean, anybody can be involved. What St. John Bosco did is they raised enough funds to make 10,152 meals. So on Saturday, I'm going to drive out to St. John Bosco in Cunningham. I'm going to bring all the ingredients, the rice, the soy, the vegetables, and the vitamins, and I'm going to facilitate with the volunteers there how to package all that food together. And we're going to package it, we're going to box it up, and then I'm going to bring it back to my warehouse in Philadelphia.
Now, if another organization in our viewing audience is interested in helping, what do they have to do? How do they get in touch? They can, a couple different ways. They can go on our website, riseagainsthunger.org, and they can search locations, and you'll find out about the Philadelphia warehouse. Or you can, a couple different ways you can reach out to us directly is just email Philadelphia@riseagainsthunger.org, or you can call our warehouse directly at 610-915-3122.
For Saturday's event, call Joe Robbins at 570-578-4773. The meal packaging will begin at 9:30 Saturday morning in the church gym at St. John Bosco Church in Cunningham. Well, one fire department in our area was giving out free coffee this morning. The Hazleton Fire Department set up shop on Broad Street in downtown Hazleton. Fire Chief Donald Leschko says that his department usually interacts with people at the time of a tragedy. This allowed the firefighters to chat with the public in a stress-free atmosphere.
It's part of our effort to come out in the community to get to see the citizens. We get to see the citizens probably on their worst day at times in their life, dealing with fire and accidents and disasters and all that stuff. So this is a way sort of to get the fire department, for us to come out and meet and greet the citizens on a much more calmer time. We know in our life a lot of stuff happens over a cup of coffee. So this is our way of the fire department to come out and have a cup of coffee with our citizens and talk about, you know, what's going on in our department and to hear their concerns.
The free coffee was distributed from 8 a.m. until 10 a.m. this morning. Chief Leschko says he wants the public to know that his department is well trained and technically advanced should they ever need them. He also plans to do more outreach events like today's, hopefully in October when the department's new truck arrives. If you love classic cars, great music, and food, you won't want to miss the 2017 Downtown Hazleton Classic Car Cruise-In. While the event was originally scheduled for last Friday, the cruise-in will take place tomorrow from 6 p.m. until 9 p.m. in downtown Hazleton. The night will also feature the music of the legends, along with DJs Tony Pacelli and Jim Dino. For more information, go to hazletonchamber.org. Amidst the cars and the music, you can also see and learn about adopting a greyhound. Amy Weir is a board member with the Pocono Greyhound Adoption.
We will be down at the shop too. We will have greyhounds and registration forms for an upcoming fundraiser we're doing for Horsepower for Hounds.
So if people are interested in adopting a greyhound, they can stop by and get all that information?
Yep, we will have information on adopting and fostering and anything else you can do to try to help our cause.
Foster families are needed for the greyhound, so stop by the shop too tomorrow from 5:30 until 7:30 p.m. I had a Frankie's salad today for lunch, and I thought about getting a side of a box of their cold pizza. You heard me right, I did it once before. Each Thursday, you have a chance to win a box of 12 slices of Frankie's cold pizza with their signature sauce and cheese blend, baked fresh with no preservatives. Call 570-459-9813, extension 104. Leave your name and number, and we'll pick a winner at random. Frankie's Express will soon be resuming their cold pizza door-to-door service. Now you can do so much with the Samsung Productions mobile app, like purchase tickets to Hazleton Night at PNC Field with the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. You can also keep up with your favorite local shows like the Sam LaSan Show, It's Your Health, and I Care Today. And be on the lookout for great offers from local businesses. Coming up next, we'll tell you what's new with this year's Delano Block Party. And in sports, we check out the new hit track system at the Hazleton Area Recreation Program. It's pretty cool, trust me. This is SSPTV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Charles McElwee is back in our studios for another segment on history in our area. He's a member of the board of directors for the Greater Hazleton Historical Society and Museum. And I really didn't know what you were going to be talking about today, and you told me blueberries. So how do we get from history to blueberries?
Well, it seems to be I would guess the peak of huckleberry season in the Hazleton area, and everybody has their coveted patch where they go to really a lifelong endeavor to pick huckleberries, put them in the coffee can. So there was actually an article in the New York Times in August 1900 that talks about the burgeoning industry that was huckleberry picking in Hazleton during that time. And they reported that it brought in over 1 million quarts during that time, and up to $250,000 a year for immigrant families, because huckleberry picking was supplemental income for mining families. So when the miner had his shift, and if he got out early, he would join his family. The wives and children would go out into the woods and pick huckleberries. And there are two interesting passages from this Times article, which you can find online. It's actually, usually the Times archive has a block when it comes to accessing it, but this is available. But it said, between the hours of 10 and 11 o'clock in the forenoon, the berry pickers begin to come in from the hills, every vessel overflowing with the wild fruit, and the first picking of the day is ready to be delivered to the dealers, some of whom, to expedite the business, meet the pickers with wagons at convenient points where the berries are purchased and paid for in cash on the spot. The average price is 5 cents a quart, although for the early blues, the variety that ripens first, 8 and 10 cents a quart, is paid according to the abundance or scarcity of the crop. So, and this article also points out that one of the more popular areas was the Diamond Edition. So north of Diamond Avenue up until the late 1800s, that was just woods. But it was then that that became a popular destination for huckleberry picking.
My dad, God rest his soul, the late Joe Ragazzi, used to go huckleberry. We lived in Beaver Meadows, and my dad used to go picking huckleberries. We could have been millionaires maybe if he would have sold them, but he brought them home, and my mom made pies with them all the time. But he was into that. He would always go out and pick huckleberries. So I'm very familiar when you say huckleberry picking.
Right. This was the Silicon Valley for huckleberries. It was a lucrative industry. And dogs played a role in this industry, too. So the Times also reports huckleberry picking in this region has an accompaniment not familiar to other districts, it is said. Little dogs that form part of the huckleberrying outfit go to the mountains with the pickers by the score. These dogs have an important duty to perform, and they do not hesitate in the performance of it. Indeed, they seem to thoroughly enjoy it. Their duty is to hunt out and kill the rattlesnakes and copperhead in the berry barrens and warn the pickers of the proximity of the venomous reptiles. So it's a comical article in many ways, but very much worth reading if you just go online and look up the Times article.
Well, this segment is here every week on SSPTV to talk about the history, but if they want more, you have a new website at the Historical Society, and donations are desperately needed to keep our history alive there.
Right, www.hazeltonhistory.org. In order to continue our mission, we need fundraising support, and we've started a fundraiser this year. Our goal is ultimately $100,000 over the next 3 years. So we have a very long way to go. But in order to continue our mission and to keep our museum open in downtown Hazleton, we do need support. So please consider visiting our website and making a contribution. Use those huckleberry picking, the revenue from the picking, and consider a donation.
There you go. Sounds like a great mix. So when you want to know what mixes, well, history and huckleberries, they definitely do when it comes to Charles giving us our weekly segment. Come back next week and we'll find out what Charles has to say about the history of our area.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Free coffee in this area of the downtown today. Tomorrow's the farmers market right here. What will the weather be like? Let's check out the weather forecast from the National Weather Service tonight. Mostly cloudy. We'll have a low of 62 degrees, a light south wind. For Friday, there is a chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly afternoon, mostly cloudy with a high near 72. 40% chance of precipitation. At night, showers and thunderstorms are likely before 2 a.m., then showers likely and a possible thunderstorm after 2 a.m. Mostly cloudy. We'll have a low of 62, 60% chance of rain. Saturday, a chance of showers and thunderstorms. It will be mostly cloudy with a high near 72, 40% chance of precipitation. On Saturday night, another chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy, low of 62 degrees, 40% chance of precipitation. Sunday, it is partly sunny with a high in the mid-70s. Sunday night, a chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly cloudy, low of 61 degrees. For Monday, a chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly sunny with a high of 72 degrees. And then Monday night, mostly cloudy with a low of 60 degrees.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High Food Drive-In, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Open daily 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Sundays and holidays 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. Stop by for our ice cream and yogurt, now featuring fat-free, no sugar-added soft frozen yogurt with flavors like vanilla, strawberry, and strawberries and cream. We also have burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazleton. And like us on Facebook.
A major two-day event will take place this weekend in Delano, and it benefits a great cause. It is the Delano Fire Company's Block Party, an annual event, and it helps that fire company keep its trucks on the road, and it keeps its building open as well. Here to tell us all about it is Scott Durr. He is the fire chief of the Delano Fire Company, and Kevin Urcanon is a volunteer with the organization. Scott, I'm going to start with you. This is really important because financial problems for everybody, whether it's fire companies or homeowners, it's tough to keep the lights on.
Yes, it is. On volunteer service right now, the numbers are dwindling. So we're trying to raise money to keep the firehouse going and plus keep our equipment up to spec.
And you told me you guys need a new roof as well, so that's a big expense.
Yes, we do need a new roof, so that's why we're going to have our poker run to help and assist with raising money for it.
Okay, so this is a two-day event. It's taking place this Friday and Saturday, so the picnic's going on both days, but you added a new event, so tell us about that poker run.
Well, the poker run, we're going to start over at the Delano Fire Company, and we're going to head to Ashland over to Mineshaft Cafe. From there, we're going to go to Ringtown, up to the Wagon Wheel, then from the wagon wheel to Jonathan's Nest in Hazelton. Then from Hazelton, we're going to go to Weatherly to the Flying Aces, and then back to Delano for our final stop.
All right, so you're going all over the place.
Yeah.
This is taking place Saturday, registration from 9 to 11, is that right?
That's correct, 9 to 11 o'clock.
All righty. So what do they need to know information-wise for this? How much does it cost?
For a rider, it's $20. For a passenger, it's $15.
All right, and they could just sign up that day?
You can sign up that morning, yes.
All right. So now that's taking place Saturday, starting at 9 o'clock with the registration. But the big block party goes Friday from 4 till midnight and Saturday from 1 till midnight. Another new event is the Tricky Trays. And guess who got stuck with collecting all these Tricky Trays? That's a full-time job in itself, Kevin.
Yeah, pretty much it is. I learned a lot about organizing Tricky Trays, through this. But again, it's going to be a great event. We wanted to try something different besides the great food and the entertainment that we're going to have there that evening. We wanted to try to attract some more people to come out. So we're going to have maybe between 30 and 40 different Tricky Trays that we're working on getting. So, hopefully we get the people out from Delano and outlying areas to come out, take a chance. We have some great prizes that we're going to be trying to give away. So
Give us a hint.
we have, some gift cards, Wise, we have gift cards, we have Buffalo Wild Wings, a couple different baskets, some adult beverages, things for the kids. So we have a wide variety of things that we're going to be chancing off.
And you were telling me about the food, and you said you guys are known for your delicious food.
Oh, great food. Bellinis, they're the best, voted the best in Schuylkill County. Chicken fingers, chicken tenders, French fries, hot dogs, hamburgers, pizza, pierogies, you name it, we're going to have it.
And a bounce house, too, for the kids.
Absolutely.
All right, well, there's a lot happening. So, Chief, you want to see everybody and anybody come on out and support it.
Come on out this weekend, have a good time. We have bands Broken Spell and Sapphire playing from 7:30 to 11:30. Come on out and enjoy.
All right, it sounds like it's going to be a fun time, but it's for a very important cause. So help the Delano Fire Company and have a great time at the same time.
I had a cheesesteak at the Delano block party once. It knocked my socks off. The food is no joke. Here's your midday winning lottery numbers from the Pennsylvania Lottery. Pick 2, 1, 2, pick 3, 2, 4, 4, pick 4, 9, 6, 3, 4, and your pick 5 numbers 3, 0, 8, 6, 6, and the wild number is 8. When we come back, we take a look at how technology is helping players train for baseball and softball. Sports is next.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
Technology has changed how we do pretty much everything. If I don't use my GPS on my phone, I get lost in the Hazelton Heights all the time. While up in the Heights, there's a new baseball training system being used at the Hazelton Area Recreation Program called the Hit Track System. Here's how the new Hit Track System works at the Hazelton Area Recreation Program.
So the system essentially involves some LCD lights. It also involves cameras that triangulate the ball flight. They read, the sensors pick up the velocity off of the bat, also the launch angle, and it basically can position where that ball is going to go.
Here's the bottom line for athletes and casual fans.
You ever get in there just for fun?
Of course, how can you not? Absolutely do. Can't pass up on this. It's like a big league video game, so it's great.
Former professional baseball player Kellen Kolbacki plans to use the Hit Track system for training and for fun. With each hit, the system judges what would happen on the field so you can play entire games and have tournaments. You can also have hitting leagues. Plus, there's a feature that lets you play in Major League ballparks and at different locations. Today, Caitlin Sotak is hitting at Arizona State University's softball field. I immediately knew she wasn't hitting at the Hazelton Area High School's field on 23rd Street when I saw the palm trees. Sotak was the first person to use the Hit Track system here and thinks it's helping her game. She enjoys seeing where her hits in the cage would actually end up on a field.
With baseball, visualization is key. You have to be able to see in your mind what you're trying to do. A positive outcome in your mind also often provides a good chance for a positive result. I had a chance to work with a tremendously talented sports psychologist through my college and professional years, and she taught me so much about the power of visualization, and I know professionals need that. You need that comfort in your mind, the confidence that you can do it, and to be able to trust in your mind to visually do that, to have an opportunity to use that on a field and to take advantage of technology these days, to see that helps so much. It gives you the confidence of the swings that you're taking, to see that that's what that really looks like instead of just hitting a ball in a cage and guessing. It takes that guess away and it gives you a strategy and confidence in your swing.
Immediately after a session, Sotak can check out her stats and her swings, and the training doesn't have to be over when she packs up her bat. What are you looking at after you do a session in here?
Normally I go home and I try to work on what he told me to. Okay. So then that just helps me, and I usually come before tournaments, so I have a tournament this weekend, so it should help this weekend.
Can he email the video to you? Can you look at it at home then and be like, okay?
Yeah, I was sitting at my sister's birthday party and I was watching it with my family.
For more information on the Hit Track system, find the Hazleton Area Recreation Program on Facebook or visit KolbackiBaseball.com. In Tempe, Arizona, at the Arizona State University softball field, I'm Ken Kara. I'm working out a deal with Kellen where I can go up there 6 to 8 times a week until I hit a home run at Fenway Park, and based on my talent level, I'm going to say that will happen in 2021 or more likely never. You know who's really good at baseball? The Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. They won their 6th straight game on Wednesday night by topping Gwinnett. Now 1 week from tonight, it's Hazleton night at PNC Field. I'm going to be there with the whole SSPTV family, and we want to see you there. I think Janine Mazurkevich is throwing out the first pitch, so you won't want to miss that. Get your tickets on the Samsung Productions app. Plus, the Rail Riders have been playing great baseball, so you're in for a great show. I'm also told it's $1 Bud Light and Pepsi night, so a lot to check out. The Cubs lost to the Giants 3-1 on Wednesday night. Chicago has a game-and-a-half lead over Milwaukee and St. Louis, while the Pittsburgh Pirates are only 3.5 games off the pace. That's sports for this Thursday.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's Talk of the Town. There will be a Rise Against Hunger event this Saturday, August 12th at the St. John Bosco's Church, located in the gym of the church. There will be 10,000 meals packed and volunteers are needed. If anyone would like to volunteer, you can call Joe Robbins at the number on your screen. And that's today's Talk of the Town. From Salt Lake City, Utah, Mass is August 18th at noon at the Good Shepherd Church and Drums. Mary Marguerite Lukanavich of Tresco. Mass is Saturday at 10 a.m. at the All Saints Church in McAdoo. Friends may call Friday from 6:30 to 9 p.m. at the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. Charles Lee Newbert Sr. Funeral is Saturday at 11 a.m. at the Christ Lutheran Church in Hazleton. Friends may call Saturday from 9:30 to 11 a.m. in the church. Elizabeth Betty Ann Pintar. Mass is Saturday at 10 a.m. at the Holy Name of Jesus Parish at the Church of Transfiguration. Friends may call Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Firo Funeral Home. Linda Jane West. All services are private under the direction of the Hazel Chapel of the Crofton Hughes Funeral Home. And Patricia Tiny of Hazleton. The Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home will announce the arrangements. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name now on SSPTV News, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Today's winner is David M. O'Brien of Shenandoah. Call now at 570-455-7267, extension 104 for your free movie.
Next week, we'll begin our football previews here on SSPTV News with our local high school football teams. Tomorrow, we'll announce in what order we will air them, so check out the Sportscast tomorrow and so much more here on SSPTV News. We'll see you then. Take it easy, everyone.
Watch us online anytime at ssptv.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.